Hello, this is Chicken Ass Productions. I am your host, Chris/Jizzle, and today we're doing a little first impressions of the Secret World. I've started playing this game for about 2 days, and this game has honestly caught my interest for many reasons. The game is about the modern world, but all these myths have come to life, and it's up to you. One of the three factions, either the Templars, the Illuminati, or I think they're the Dragons, to help and stop this evil from roaming the world. And it's just, honestly, it's an amazing game. I think the story is great. And my first impressions of it are just, I'm pleased with it. The graphics are turned all the way up, if you're wondering. I have motion blur on, I have everything on right now. I'm not sure how it's going to look on YouTube, but it's much better than what I had it on normal. I can tell you that. The thing is, the only thing I don't like about this is it's been repeated many times in other videos, is when you walk, you can see like it's kind of strange. Like, it looks like you're, they say you're, quote, floating on the world and not actually running, but sometimes you do actually look like you're running, right? Like right there looks pretty nice, but when you're changing direction, it just looks weird. But that doesn't bother me much. And the other problem is people say when you're activating or using an item or interacting with it, it looks like you're not touching the item, and that, honestly, I don't know what's wrong with a lot of people in that, but any MMO you play usually doesn't have a direct on contact or interaction with it, because it'd be stupid just to literally go up to it and have to look right at it and click it. I mean, I don't care if I'm off to the side, maybe it's right here, click it. It doesn't bother me. I'm not gonna do the extra work. But this game is very interesting to me, and what I love about it, one of the most things, is the artwork. Now, WoW was the first MMO I played, and after that I couldn't really play any other ones besides this one. This one just caught my eye, and the artwork is just amazing on here. Like, just the way the monsters move and like look at him, it's just really interesting to me, and it's gross because it makes you feel a little horrified that you're fighting these disgusting monsters, and some of them are huge, and it's just amazing. I mean, WoW is a little cartoonish, and I'm not like hating on WoW. I'm just saying, like, the art, I just like this artwork much better because it feels more real to me. But it's just something else. And what I also like to talk about is these missions. This is my mission bar, and you can only have certain types of missions. You can't have a bunch, like 25 in your log. You can't have like unlimited missions. You can only have a certain amount. You can have what it's called is one story mission, obviously, one dungeon mission, one main mission, and 3 side missions. Now, if you wanted to do a different main mission, which is mine is Men in the Black Vans, and I wanted to do a different one, I click on that person, I would go to click on that person, and maybe I would accept the quest, and it would pause this mission. This mission wouldn't have to restart, it would pause it. And I thought that was a pretty unique thing, so I didn't have to start over the mission. In this game, you use missions, dungeons, and there's raids too in this game to level yourself up. Now, it's not leveling like you actually have a number to tell you what level you are. You level up by these little things. They're called skill points, which every MMO usually has. And let me show you them right here. Now, you have 2 type of skills. These are 1 skill points, and then you have your ability wheel. Right now we're going to talk about this. You get these skills by leveling up. You have a bar down here. There's usually 2, but you can't see it because I just leveled it up. There's the blue one, and then there's going to be a yellow one that kind of looks like this right around here. and when they get to certain points in the bar, you will get a point for that wheel or skill tree. Now, I have done Assault and Blood. Assault is my damage, and Blood is healing. There are 3 roles. It's support, healing, and tanking. And support's like damage and stuff. And depending on what you do, it will choose or decide which you want. And you say if I was Blood, I could do damage instead of healing, or if Assault Rifle is also a type of healing thing, I could do healing instead of damage. And this is where it decides right here, your ability wheel, right here. Now, you can see there's trees. There's 3 major trees, and that's melee, magic, and range. Now, for each one you have 2 beginning rings, and you're gonna have to level these 2 up first before you can go on the outer ring, which will really decide what you want to do. The 2 inner rings, they tell you right here where it is support, and you pretty much do these items and you get 2 types of abilities. You get equipped activities or actives, and then equip passives. Now all you have to do is drag them in or do equipped. I like dragging them in because you get to choose where you want, and you're allowed to only have 7 at a time of each. So right now I am healing. This is my blood healing. I don't have that many healing abilities, but there's 3 of them here, and then I got the actual attacks for blood. And then here's my passive abilities that will activate on their own, and I do not have to click them. These ones I have to activate. And what I like a lot is the fact that it makes you feel like you're your own character. I'm sure there's people out here that have, assault rifles and blood, but I mean there's so many different types of trees that makes you feel like your own. Now, the outer ring is what I wanted to also talk about. For the outer ring is really what makes you decide. So I become a healer, and you can see the healing ones are in green. Or if I wanted to, maybe damage or a type of support or damage, and then this one's also healing. So there's 2 healing trees. Same on this side. There's a bunch of damage depending on what you want to do, and then you got healing, which is 2 trees. But you gotta finish these 2 before you can actually go into the outer ring. Now, what I use to help a lot is what I recommend it's called the deck manager, Viper's deck manager. And pretty much like DPS blood, DPS rifle, and then a mix, which is blood rifle. And if I click on them, you can see how it changes my deck, and my passive abilities also change. And I have it set to what I want, and if I just want to do a quick change for a different situation, I just click that, and it's just easy to do. You can download this on Curse. I recommend Curse Client, because as soon as you download it and if you have the secret world on it, it'll automatically tell you, it automatically knows you have the secret world, so it's just easier to actually download it from Curse Client, because you can update it right away. Now I'm gonna go ahead here and attack this golem, or this Irish tank, and so you guys can get a feel what it looks like. And as you can see at the bottom here, this is my blood resources, and I have 1 blood ability. And if I want to go ahead and use this to heal, it takes up my resources. And then I have my ranged abilities, which is the assault resources. Say if I wanted to use 4, I will have to do that. And then it takes that ability. And then there's a couple abilities that level up or give you more resources so you can use later. dead here. There you go. And I just honestly, a lot of people complain about also the gun noises, or the sounds they make, and that doesn't bother me much, but just the feel when you're in the battle, it's just intense. You can just feel like the motion blur I have on, which makes it more intense, I feel like, because it just makes it more realistic and pops out at you. And this game is just something of its own. That's why I'm interested in it. So maybe I'm gonna show you something with blood now, and let's do blood DPS. Let's attack this guy. Hopefully. And what blood is also something that can be very good but very bad, I found out. Because if you don't have enough resources, it's kind of helpful. If you don't have enough resources to do a special attack, you use from your health bar, and it takes quite a bit of health depending on how much you do it. Like right there, that is damage a result of me doing my own ability. Okay, right here, you guys can see this floating thing means you can loot a body, and depending on the color of it is the item. So maybe this is an uncommon item because it's green. Let's go in, and it is a type of buff. So a minor little buff, but pick that up and then it disappears. And then the currency in this game, I'll show you this inventory. And the currency in this game is, you get these right here. You get a crap load. So I'm not rich or anything. You always get a crap load. But these are the real things that matter, I found out. You get these by completing the quest or whatever, and you get to use them to buy better items. Like I used it to buy this assault rifle, which is blue, and that's better than the greens and the common grays. Now in this game, your apparel does not affect how your guy is or how you level up or anything like that. You use talismans. You get a head talisman, you get 3 major, 3 minor, and then you get 2 weapons of your choice. And you you're able to use better talismans through the skill tree yet again, and you can level them up here. So I have major 2 and then the other one's 1. So that means it'll tell you if you can use it or not. Like say if it says pistols required 2, if I couldn't use a talisman, it'd say what level you need to be, and then you level that up and you could just wear it right like that. And that's pretty much it for this game. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe, and if you guys want more, just like the video and comment what questions you have, and I'll do my best to get back at you and answer your questions. So thank you for watching. This is Chicken Ass Productions. I was your host, Chris/Jizzle, whatever you want to call me. I am out. Thank you for watching this episode of Chicken Ass Productions. Please subscribe and comment or like the video if you want to see more.